I'm checking in from downtown Los Angeles. Right now I'm on Broadway and 5th, and I thought I'd check in. I've been in the house all day, kind of self-quarantining, and so I was initially, dare I say, paranoid to go outside based on some things that I was seeing from the window of my apartment, and that is namely an open-air drug market was going on. Not too different from what it usually is. It was just a little bit more rapid fire, a little bit more hasty, and a little bit more overt. There's currently a large amount of people that are currently under the influence of heroin, and they're moaning and screaming into the night. And there's I don't know if you could hear that. This is really upsetting for me, because this is my home, and I don't want to be hyperbolic or anything like that, but I am gravely concerned, obviously not for my own safety, but I'm gravely concerned for the safety of people that are trapped in an open air asylum, and people are acting very strangely. Most importantly, I don't want to go off too much with my own feelings, because lots of people are feeling the same thing. But what's going on is there's some wagons that have been circled involving people that distribute the narcotics onto the streets, and they are running around. They're on bicycles. They're in nice cars. They're in shitty cars. They're in 80s cars that I haven't seen in decades. And they're doing business in a big way. And another thing that I've noticed is a band of people driving a late model car. They went into my local market and started shoplifting with impunity. When they walked out, and the security guy, who's from not a native of here. He's obviously he's a tough guy. He can take care of himself, but he's not familiar with what's going on right now. And you could definitely feel the energy in the air that there's people that are capitalizing on the situation, and people making bad jokes. A lot of stuff is fine. I'm not like on. I am on pins and needles every once in a while, but at this time, this is kind of the precursor of me kind of going into a hibernation, because I don't want to be on the streets after tonight. I need to have access to reliable internet, and I need to be, my dogs need to be home. I need a semblance of normal. And so I'm a little crazy for staying down here, but I do have a full tank of gas and enough groceries for about a week. But I definitely want to put it out there that there's a huge element of danger in downtown LA right now. I like to see the best in people, and I think that we basically live in a decent society with many, many, many exceptions. So my fear is that the exceptions are out to capitalize. And overhearing LAPD, the way that they're handling the situation with me, I asked them for a suggestion. They weren't taking any calls or anything like that. They're both on their phones, and I just kind of said, "Excuse me, you mind if I ask a question?" And they immediately became defensive, and they immediately became dismissive. And I said, no, I'm not asking you to solve my problem. I'm asking for your professional opinion as a peace officer. And they gave me nothing. And I went, oh, forget it. sorry I brought it up and I walked away. I was really tempted to say some other things, but the last thing I need to do is lose my temper. So I'm carrying a grocery bag. It's got liquor in it, because what else am I going to do? For the record, I am gravely concerned for the health issue that may arise in the coming days. Mostly I'm worried about the open air crime spree that's going on, and seeing my little mom and pop shop that's open because they sell things that people need. And I'm gonna keep turning the camera away. There's lookouts every fucking where. Every fucking corner there's a lookout. So I keep twisting my camera away. I'm trying to like mind my own business, but there's people looking out all over this fucking place. And you just have to take my word for it, because I'm not gonna point my camera at them. Maybe I'll go one more block over and see if my vibes are correct. Usually these types of vibes are usually always pretty spot on. But I hope I'm being paranoid, and I'm hoping that we will get through this without any issues.
You are not sorted for.
I wouldn't be either. See that? He got in my fucking face. And it's everywhere. And there's no one here to keep anyone calm either. It's not like you talk to people, they're scared. They're scared to talk to you. There's so many people high on heroin right now that it just creates this. It's like literally every man for themselves here.
I know we came from Court to New York, and I had my birthday in April on that ship, so if I cared, you want to help me with that?
Yes, I will. I apologize. There you go. You just got to put that little stakey thing into the bottom hole. Well, the office building will be closed tomorrow, so it should be...
Oh, really? Is it a holiday?
No, everything's shut down. No bowling alleys, no bars, no sit-down restaurants, no movie theaters. Yeah. Anything I can get for you. Do you need anything? Want something to eat?
Wine and brie.
I have vodka. Would you like for me to pour you a little vodka? I have to go back to my place and come back though.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, I'll come back. That's fine.
How far away are you?
Just the next block over.
But are you wide awake and you want to walk anyway?
I am on pins and needles and anxious as hell. So anything to busy my mind is good right now.
Yeah, well, we can talk. I'm an intellectual.
Well, I'm a pretend intellectual, so.
Oh, I'm not a pretend intellectual. My son's a Google scholar. I was one of the first women engineering students, but didn't know how to use a slide rule. But no, I've probably got it off the charts. I told you I did pre-med over 50.
Yeah.
No, we could talk about it.
Let me get you something. Let me get you something hot to eat, and I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay?
you're my new best friend.
Oh, no, well, you're the first person that I've been able to speak with, because everyone else is so...
Are psychotic.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of heroin that came in today, so everyone's on heroin.
To sell me some.
Yeah, they're plagues, and I wish the police would do something right now.
You were meant to meet, because if I could have made it, and you could find me there, I stayed on top of that hill in the bushes.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's nice and quiet up there.
Yeah, but I just couldn't get there tonight with I survived mercury poisoning, so I just feel like we were meant to meet before we meet, and we're for healing. That's how I look at life.
Yeah, well, all we have right now is people to help. There's not, most of the people with the means have gotten out of town, so it's
Well, all this is planned and manipulated. When you get to be my age, none of this has to be.
That's what I've heard.
After you come back, you can help me put this in.
Okay. Yeah, it reminded me of 9/11 a couple of days ago, and then the last 24 hours it's kind of evolved into something much bigger.
Well, it's all about money.
Well, it's
always.
definitely a
Money
shift
and politics.
shift in the balance. Right now, all they can do is ship supplies. Those are the only people that are working are people that feed us and deliver gasoline and everything.
Oh, right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they gave me a sandwich down at East Street. They're my friends.
Oh, okay, good.
Do you know them?
No.
Oh, you got to go in. They're sweethearts.
Okay. All right, well, I'm probably gonna have to turn off the camera pretty soon because I hear all kinds of cursing and playing up hell. Miguel, what's up? Can I get a Philly cheesesteak, please? God bless you, dude.
Thank you. They stole my tip jar.
Take that, please. For you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, friend.
Hi.
You spare doll tonight?
Yes, I got a buck.
Great, thanks. How you been?
I've been better. What's, you know?
Great.
You know what's going on, right?
What's happening? No.
Everything's closed and in quarantine.
Oh, I know.
Not really, but
It strikes me as an epidemic, like a flu epidemic.
was
It is. It is. It is.
and
Similar to, but at least
she's
it
very
doesn't
nice and-
accompany
But it's-
body aches and all.
Do yourself a favor, please. Please don't touch other people. And keep a nice distance.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because
I
you
just
don't.
went
We
to
just.
the hospital last night. I'm all right.
Oh, you went to the hospital last night.
Yeah,
Oh, so
I'm all right.
the doctor told you.
I got educated really about the
Okay, good.
coronavirus.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
just got totally educated.
All right, good.
I wanted to get
Or some people, you know, they don't get the news, so they don't understand.
fries and you guys,
Beeswax.
Well, just keep track if you get a sore throat.
Poison ivy. I know. I don't even have a sore throat.
Everything, yeah, it's all completely shut down.
where all your supplies.
Yeah, the whole country, everything.
I have a friend over there right now.
Be careful of it.
Well, that's terribly special. All right. Thanks. You have a
Take
good
care of
night.
yourself.
Be
All right,
safe, okay?
you too.
All right.
Talk about anxiety. Some people that I know that I consider to be pretty with it are just completely unaware of, you know, the burden on the healthcare system and stuff like that. And just like that, the streets of downtown LA are 100% almost empty. This is so dystopian. I can't even. Shit. I can't go that way. All right, let me turn off real quick. Hi, Kathleen. Sorry it took so long. You're not a vegetarian, are you? Okay. Do you like Philly cheesesteak? All right, cool.
You want to hang out here a while? Is it too cold?
No, it's not too cold. There's a little thing of vodka in there.
Oh, you're so precious.
There's a flask. You can keep it. And then there's a roll of paper towels. There's no paper towels anywhere in the city. Well, I got those are good paper towels, so you can cut them in half and use them as really effective toilet paper.
This probably doesn't have bed bugs. You want to sit on it? It'll be warm.
Oh no, that's fine. I have plenty of layers on.
Okay.
I
Are
also
you more comfortable standing than sitting?
yes. Sitting has a vulnerability to it that I'm not.
From your job.
No, sitting. No, I just if anyone comes up, I want to be standing as opposed to
In
sitting.
this neighborhood?
Yeah.
You shipped it?
Hi, honey.
Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just want to know because
Yeah,
we
I
filmed
know.
we filmed when we
3
finished.
years ago. What's
yeah.
your name?
I'm John.
John, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for looking out, John. Are you here all night?
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
all 24/7.
Oh, God bless
We
you.
film those and go to the main deal upstairs.
Good.
That's to keep people from marking on the bill.
Yes, sir.
And you were here 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kathleen. Oh, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah. God bless people. There's people that are at working right now, and they deserve to be paid double time at least. But that newspaper is about 2 days old, but that kind of will give you an idea of what was happening and where we are right now.
To read.
Oh, good. All right. That's the LA Times, so it's a good paper. Do you have any plans on, are you able to get out of this area?
Well, I get $900 a month, but you can't live on $900 a month anywhere in the world.
Right.
You know? I only fit in with people.
I know, I bet. I feel that way sometimes too. So look, people are making deliveries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Works at
After just making a film about downtown?
No, I'm just kind of. There's human beings out on the streets right now, and it's a little.
We asked because mostly clear, they probably go put a shutdown on the town.
Yeah, I live down the street, so I dropped her off some things.
No problem.
All right.
We're just curious because we like to know. We know most people here.
Right.
So like the tent around there, they stay almost every other night.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good night.
All right. Thank you, sir.
David, sorry you have to work so hard, honey. What a sweetie.
We need people like him right now.
He's been here for 3 years doing this, and he knows everybody.
Yeah. That's a state building, so he might be a state employee.
What?
He might be a state employee because that's the office building is for the state. Well, that's one of the best. That's one of the best Philly cheesesteaks in downtown. It's probably the best.
Where did you get it?
There's a truck on 5th Street.
It's open now?
He's open now, believe it or not. I know. I gave him a big giant tip because it was so. It's like an oasis in the middle of the desert, you know.
I was gracious.
I don't know why I gave you. Oh, that's a pillow. And I gave you salt because they said you're supposed to gargle salt water frequently.
You want this bag back?
No, you can have it. Oh, and there's gloves. Yes, there's gloves. Oh, I have lots. Please take it.
My phone number and I got yours, right?
Yep.
So if I haven't been able to have sex with strangers, which one does an odd time? But,
Them's were the days.
Yeah, but
There'll be no one on the street tomorrow. Work is canceled for like probably 80% of the population.
including the police.
No, the police are on full force, but I don't see them around, and I see a lot of. Was it nefarious? You're smart. You have a master's degree. Nefarious. There seems to be a lot of lawless activity. So if they need to worry about people's lives that are in danger and stuff.
Oh no, they don't. They worry about picking on me too.
I know. So you should be good. Like I said, the office is suspended. There'll be like 8 people going in and out of that building tomorrow.
Okay, well you get a good night's sleep.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'll buy you this
Okay. If I see you tomorrow, can I take a photograph?
What?
If I see you tomorrow, can I take a photograph of us? Okay, cool. I didn't know if you smoked marijuana.
I only did once in another town. With a
Oh,
good
now's not.
I
Now's not a good time.
I had massage nights to do it. You know what I mean? Okay.
All right, Kathleen. All right, have a good night's sleep. Nice meeting you. All right, see you next time. Well, I'm definitely going to check up on her, but I might be in and out because I still have to be smart. I'm the guy walking around without a mask. Actually, nobody's wearing a mask right now. Earlier in the day when people were shopping and there was people wearing masks, but it's mostly just drug dealers now. So I'm going to sign off because I'm coming up upon some. That's it. It's so fucking freaky out there. They're all on their phones, texting maniacally, just posting.
Right now, for the next couple of days, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
You don't have to be without.
Oh hell no! No, I put this shit away. I read the room.
Right now, they're not making money selling drugs or anything. So as soon as they see you, they're just gonna grab it and run. They're just gonna try to.
But there's just random people posted up, just texting maniacally. I was like, what the fuck is going on here, right?
I was thinking about that. I saw everyone was very intent on their phone.
Yeah, maybe it's just without the crowds, like in Vegas, if you remove the crowds and like just the criminals were there.
Yeah.
Turn of events and emotions and everything. They started off making a film about going out on a Friday night before the coronavirus. But from being like lighthearted and kind of trying to be creative, like being responsible, washing my hands and all that stuff. There was hardly anyone out, so it was there was plenty of social distance. And then turning to what it is now, which is everything's closed. That's Walgreens and Rite Aid closed at 10 o'clock. Food trucks still down there. Actually, there's a couple food trucks still around, so my take is that they're performing an essential service. They're the only purveyors of food that's like takeaway. I've seen a couple delivery guys here and there, so the unsung heroes of the whole thing are people that are keeping this shit together. The truck drivers, the people who work at stores. I think they deserve a pat on the back. So when this stuff starts to die down, people need to return the favor and help people get on their feet again. I was really sketched out. It is frankly very sketchy down there. The only people driving are delivery drivers and drug drop-off people. That's about it. I mean, no one else is driving. Why would anyone be driving? Up and down Broadway, there's people posted up. They're just standing there. They're well dressed and they have their iPhones, and all they're doing is texting maniacally, and they're all over the place. So that's really sketchy. So there's that problem, and hopefully if anyone in the mayor's office is listening, the officers I spoke to, the LAPD officers that I spoke with, I tried to come up to them as nicely and as non-annoyingly as possible. They're both standing there on their phones, and they literally shrugged and said, "What do you want me to do about it?" And I went, "Okay, never mind." The other unsung heroes of the evening are the security personnel that are posted up in every building, and they're on their own. And the reason why I know that is because LAPD has not gone around and reached out to the community. There's a big jewelry building with probably a lot of money in it, and they might know, they might talk to the police or something, but the people I spoke with, the security people, number one, they were shocked to have someone talk to them because no one's talking. Everyone's just kind of like minding their own business. There's some really sketchy people out there right now. But LAPD gets about a D+, which is fine. That's what I got in high school. But they are not taking this seriously. And the tinderbox, everyone knows what the tinderbox is down here in Skid Row in the breaking point. Everyone's shut in, everyone's complying. I'm out there, I'm washing my hands, but I'm there's nobody out there, so there really is not a whole lot of germs. I'm kind of tippy-toeing around. I just hope that it maintains, so I'm going to be checking in here and there, but it depends on my safety. I can walk anywhere around here without my camera out. As soon as I take my camera out, it's game over, so I'm trying to be smart with that. And but I got a lot of anxiety out of my system. I worked from home all day, and had the news on, watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off while I was working, and then when I went outside, it was just a big wall of anxiety because all I saw was negativity and people doing drugs and scared people kind of fleeing town. A lot of drug use went on today. The one thing I have to do is not videotape anyone unless they want to be filmed. So Kathleen wanted to get filmed, but I didn't want to intrude on her space, so I told her maybe tomorrow if she's still there. I don't know. She needs a hotel room. I don't know what the situation is right now with hotels. It's really late. I got to get up early in the morning tomorrow. If anyone knows anything about getting hotel rooms. But I mean, by the time I've edited this, it will be late at night. But if anyone has any suggestions on what's going on with hotel rooms in this current state of affairs, I'm sure there's a high demand. That's about it. The dog's going crazy because they're not getting their walks, and I can't walk them because they get too stressed out, and they're noticeably upset when we're walking around on the leash. They're probably picking up on my vibes, and I am quite scared, but I'll live through it, and I'll bond more with my community than ever before, and everyone's gonna get better, and that's it. Good night.